Okay guys, so you're going to have to forgive me for the video quality in this video. I don't know what was going on with my camera, but it just kept on going in and out of focus, and I did not realise until it came time to edit the video. And obviously, as you know, I'm doing Vlogmas, so I'm trying to get a video up every single day. So it was either post this video or miss out on posting a video on day 21, and I really didn't want to do that, seeing as I'm so close to hitting my goal of 25 videos in 25 days. So please bear with me and please watch this video.
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new around here, thanks for stopping by. My name's Tolu, and on this channel I share content all around personal finance, budgeting, frugal living, and I show you how to live your best life on a budget. So today is officially my 1-year anniversary. Yay! Can you believe that a year ago today I uploaded this video?
Hey, welcome to my channel. My name's Tolu Frimpong, and welcome to my first ever video on YouTube. I decided to start this channel to really document and share my journey to financial freedom. It's a journey that I actually started back in January this year, and I've been sharing and documenting my journey so far on my blog, tolufrimpong.com.
Who is that in that video? I don't even know. That is not me. But yeah, no, that actually is me. That was me this time last year. Watching that video back actually makes me cringe so badly. I can't believe it's even still up on my channel because yeah, I don't know why I sounded like that. I can't believe it's been 1 year to the day that I uploaded that first video, and what a year it has been. Oh my gosh, who would have thought that 2020 would have gone the way it's gone? It's been an insane year. It's had its highs, it's had its lows, but overall I'm glad that I'm still here, I'm still standing. This video that you're watching makes the 99th video on my channel, so I uploaded one shy of 100 videos in my first year. I can't believe I'm still here, to be honest, creating content for you guys, uploading content week in, week out. It's been an incredible journey. It's been a challenging journey, but it's been a fun journey as well. I've enjoyed so much, I've learned so much, and I'm just glad that I'm still here creating content for you guys 12 months later. Thank you for every single new subscriber. Thank you for my old subscribers that have been there from the very beginning. Thank you for being on this journey with me as I grow, as I pursue my journey of financial independence. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a few questions and talking about my plans for next year. So the questions are actually questions that my husband gave me to answer. I told him about the fact that obviously I want to make this video about my 1-year anniversary, and he was asking me what I'm going to be talking about in the video, and I was just saying, oh, I'm just going to say, you know, it's my anniversary, yay, I'm excited. But he was like, no, you need a bit more of a structure to the video. So he gave me some amazing questions that I'm going to answer for you guys now, and then after that I'm going to talk to you about my plans for next year. Okay, so the first question is, what has been the most challenging thing about being on YouTube? It's my first year, and I can honestly say I've had my fair share of challenges. I think one of the challenges I had to overcome at the beginning was learning how to edit. So that video in which I showed you a few moments ago, there was 0 edits on that video. I literally just recorded it on my camera and uploaded it onto YouTube. There was 0 edits on it because I didn't know how to edit. So I've just had to learn on the job as I've been going on. I'm a wife, I'm a mother of 3 boys, I have a home in which I'm managing, so trying to find time to produce consistent content, that definitely is another challenge that I've faced this year. But I think the biggest challenge I can honestly say I've faced is being patient with the process. It has been so hard week in, week out to keep producing content when the numbers don't reflect the effort in which you're putting in. It can really be soul crushing when you put so much effort into producing a video and then you see the views and it's like 5 views on the video. You're like, oh no, this is so sad. Nobody likes my content, nobody's watching. I just have to keep reminding myself that YouTube is a marathon, it's not a sprint, it's not going to be an overnight thing. What have you liked most about it? Being able to be free to create my own content online and then have it resonate with people has just been the best thing ever. Like, receiving the DMs on Instagram, reading the comments of people saying how much they've enjoyed the content, how it's helped them, how they've made certain changes to their lifestyle, to the way they manage their money based on stuff that I've recommended and said in the videos. It's just such a rewarding feeling, and it's good to know that my money message is not falling on deaf ears, it's actually having an impact and it's resonating with people. What have you liked least about it? I guess I kind of answered it in a previous question actually, but the thing I guess I've liked the least about it is the fact that it takes so much time. The fact that I'm putting in so much work, but straight away I'm not reaping the rewards, or I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor immediately. That is quite frustrating, and that is probably, I'd say, the thing that I like least about it. But I guess that is life. Things are not going to happen overnight. Good things take time, it takes work. I guess I just need to be patient with the process. So yes, that is the thing I've liked least about it. The fact that I haven't reached my goal of 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, that is frustrating, and I guess that's something I've liked the least about it. But what I'm having to keep saying to myself is, Tolu, stop focusing on the numbers and just focus on bringing value. If you could have a rerun of the year, what would you have done differently? Ooh. In terms of my channel, I guess one thing that I would have done differently is I would have niched down. If you watch any of my YouTube videos where I talk about advice for new YouTubers, one of the things that I was saying before is about not niching down too soon. But in hindsight, that's something I probably should have done. I should have niched down straight away. I should have focused on the personal finance content from the get-go and not diversified my content too much, because I think doing this has had a negative impact on my channel. But it's still early days, it's only year one. Things will definitely turn around in the new year, so I'm not worried. But in hindsight, I probably wouldn't have done the DIY content on this channel. I would have done that as a separate channel because I think it's two different audiences. In my head it makes sense because I'm talking all about frugal living, so frugal DIY projects, ways to save money. It kind of ties in with the budgeting and all the rest of it. But I think people that are looking for DIY projects are focused on DIY projects. They're not necessarily focused on personal finance. I think the two niches were so different that what I've done is I've basically built one channel with two different audiences in it, if that makes any sense. I think another thing I would have done differently is I would have done a lot more collaborations, and I wouldn't have just had just myself on the channel throughout the year. Because what I wanted to do at the beginning of the video is kind of show a highlight reel of how the year's gone, but there was no point in doing that because all of the videos are just going to be me sitting here talking to the camera, so there's no point really doing that collage of videos. I think that's definitely something I would have done. I would have got more people on my channel and I would have had more scenes in my videos. Did the outcome match my expectations? So where did you think you'd be versus where you are now? Okay, so how to answer this question. I think my expectations and my reality were quite different. My goal at the start of 2020, like I've mentioned in previous videos, was to reach 5,000 subscribers. I don't think in my mind back then I appreciated how much work it would take or how hard it would be to reach that goal of 5,000 subscribers. Because in my head I was thinking there's millions and billions of people in the world. Surely I can get 5,000 of them to subscribe to me in 1 year. But yeah, it definitely wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I also didn't appreciate the level of work it takes to create content for YouTube consistently. I actually take my hat off to YouTube content creators, particularly the ones that are consistent and upload videos on a schedule. So they say like Wednesday and Friday, or Wednesday, Friday and Sunday are their posting days at 12 p.m. People that do that, I'm in awe of them. To be able to commit to such a consistent schedule week in, week out, month in, month out is no easy task. I definitely have a newfound appreciation for YouTube content creators. Okay, so the next question is, what do you think the future holds for your channel? Okay, so I'm actually going to do a video probably within the next week or so with my vision board for 2020, and one of the things I'm going to include in that vision board is my YouTube goals. So watch out for that video. If you haven't yet subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when that video comes out and you can see what my YouTube goal is for next year. Next year I see it as a year of growth. I'm going to see my subscriber count go up. I'm going to see a lot more engagement. I'm going to collaborate with a lot more people, have a lot more guests on my channel. So much that I have planned for next year, which I'm not going to disclose in this video, but I'm going to tell you more about it next week. The last question, number 7, is advice for new YouTubers. Oh my gosh, that could be a whole other video in itself because I have a lot of advice to give for YouTubers, and I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more content about that in the new year, kind of sharing things that I've learned over the last 12 months since starting my channel, things that have worked, things that haven't worked, things that I would do differently. All those kind of things I'm definitely going to be sharing in future videos. The advice I'll give to you if you're a new YouTuber is to not compare yourself to anybody else and focus on your journey and stay in your lane. Be authentic and original to yourself, and don't try and compare yourself to what anybody else is doing, because comparison really is the thief of joy. If you are a new YouTuber, you can't be comparing your day 1 to somebody's day 365. It's not going to work. They've obviously had 365 days more of experience than you've had, so don't bother comparing yourself to other people. Even comparing myself to myself. Look at the video I showed you at the beginning of this video and look at me now. I don't sound the same, I don't talk the same. You can see that my delivery's changed, everything's changed, and everything's going to keep changing. I'm sure a year from today, when we look back on even this video, I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, Tolly, cringe. And that's life. The more practice, the more effort, the more work you put in, the more you're going to get better, the more you're going to get confident, and the more your channel is going to grow. So just focus on your journey, focus on what you bring to the table, focus on developing your craft, developing your skills, working on your editing, working on your content, and just be patient with the process. Be patient with the process and know that it's not going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take time, but if you commit to the process and you stay the course, don't give up and don't quit, you're going to reach your goal. So those were the questions that I had on my list. If you have any questions about the answers that I've given, or any other questions that you want to ask me about my first year on YouTube, what it's like being a YouTuber, what I've learned, tips and tricks that I can share, anything that you want to know, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll definitely respond to any of your questions. If you don't want to ask your question on a public forum, then of course you can email me or slide in my DM over on Instagram, because I try and reply to all of my DMs over there. So broadly speaking, my plans for next year in terms of the content I'll be creating, of course I'm going to be creating more content about budgeting and frugal living. I'm also going to be introducing my investing journey. I had planned to include a few investing videos in my Vlogmas series. I haven't been able to do that, but it's definitely coming for 2021. As I mentioned in a previous video, I can't remember which video it was. I've posted so many over the last 20 days, so forgive me. But in one of those videos, I had mentioned that I'd finally opened my Vanguard account and I've started investing. So I'll be sharing in future videos all about my investing journey with Vanguard. Also in my video where I showed you how much I had saved this year, I mentioned that I'm going to be opening my Trading 212 account and I'm going to be starting my beginner portfolio. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you want to see my investing journey from the beginning. I'm also going to be talking about my wealth building journey, so different ways in which I'm going to be building passive income in 2021. So this is an area that I haven't even touched on my channel this year, but next year it's definitely something I want to go into a lot more detail about, talk about my side hustles, talk about how I'm planning to make more money, etc. So all of that stuff is still to come in 2021. That, and I'm going to be having a lot more guests on my channel, having more conversations about money. There's just so much that I have in the pipeline for 2021. I have so many ideas, so much content that I want to share with you guys in the new year. So thank you guys for sticking with me for year 1 on YouTube. I hope you'll stay around for year 2 in 2021. But that's literally it for this video, guys. Like I said, any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Slide in my DMs over on Instagram. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.